am one of the people from Ohio. The other one's my sister. And I grew up in a smallish town called Dayton. And we grew up, in a Buddhist family. We were very religious. And my parents would take us to meditation retreats from when we were very young, like 10 years old. And we also practiced chanting and reading sutras, so we were brought up, very Buddhist. But I would look around me, and there were no other peers, no other friends who identified with Buddhism the way I did. So when I heard about this camp and came here, knowing that there would be other people like me, I really didn't know what to expect. But I was put in youth group, and seeing all these people who were just like me, I was really blown away and very inspired. All these people were so friendly. I mean, seriously, there wasn't a single person that I didn't feel comfortable going up to and having a conversation with. So I not only was accepted and felt super at home, I also felt very inspired. If there was one word that I could use to describe this camp, is inspiring. I feel that, even though I was raised in a Buddhist family, going to college, I sort of stopped practicing as dedicatedly as I should have. So coming here, receiving all these wonderful teachings, and seeing peers who are just as dedicated has really motivated me to want to do the same. And we've exchanged our numbers and social media, so we're all gonna hold each other accountable to that. So looking forward to living more mindfully, and also using all these new meditation techniques that we've learned. So in general, I feel very blessed to have found this space, and for everyone who has worked so hard to make this possible. Thank you so much, and I really can't express the gratitude that I have. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Austin, and like Nydia, I actually grew up in a Buddhist family as well, in California. When I was younger, I also went to similar camps in California and would go with my parents to temple, but at that age, I never really understood what Buddhism was about and never really appreciated it. And in fact, for many years, I sort of, was allergic to it. But in recent years, I've sort of rediscovered Buddhism, and I think as Venerable Bhikkhu Bodhi mentioned in the opening, I really do agree and have found that the Buddhist teachings are a guide for a way to live life in a way that is truly valuable, and I've been able to find a true meaning for my life. And so having the opportunity to spend 5 days here in this monastery, it's my first time at this camp, and to be able to spend this much time at the monastery, I feel a profound sense of gratitude. Even just walking between this hall and the dining hall or to Guanyin Hall, every step, as I look up in the sky and I hear the birds, and I see the white clouds and the blue sky and the trees around, I feel such gratefulness and such serenity and tranquility. And also sitting in class and hearing from different volunteers or different monastics, and hearing very practical teachings for our life that we can apply right away. And then, to put together a camp like this for 5 days, I know that a lot of work went into it. From the food that we eat, from the classes that we are, and the content that we're absorbing. I feel so grateful to all the volunteers, to all the counselors and coordinators who have, put in countless hours to make this happen. And even though it's my first time, I can see that a lot of the counselors used to be campers, and in fact have been coming to this camp for many, many years. And to me, that shows that something very special is happening here, because our counselors, once went through as campers, and they were able to benefit it and have they had a positive experience from it, and now they have come back to give back and to contribute and help others to have the same or maybe have another positive experience. So I think that's a very beautiful thing to see, and I'm very grateful to have been part of this very wonderful, beloved, connected community. It's so great to see people of all ages and all backgrounds, all cultures coming together here for 5 days to engage with Buddhist teachings and to learn together. And I think that there is something here for everyone, whether it is the activities or the classes or the community and the bonding and the even little things like bonding at night through the youth group did Buddha bonding at night, where we talked about just very simple sharing about our experience. And then even just now, for the very last activity before this, we got together in a big circle and shared each of us our highs and lows. And hearing that everyone's sharing, you can really feel the positive energy that the last 5 days has brought about. And so, I think it's just so wonderful to be a part of this. This community. So I hope again that Buddhist teachings as well are able to benefit you in the same way that I think it has benefited many of us here. So thank you all for being here and being part of this community.